What is going on, guys? Spicy Cork here for another Rocket League video. Before we get into the video, guys, real quick, I gotta remind you, I'm giving away this white Octane once we reach 25,000 subscribers here on the channel. All you gotta do to get entered to win is just drop me a like on the video and leave me a comment down below. If you want to and you want to help me on my way to 25,000 subs, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well as turn on post notifications while you're down there. So today we're doing something a little bit different. I haven't done this for a while. I mean, it's not necessarily different. I just haven't done it for a while. It's been a minute. We're going over some car designs. Some car designs that I, maybe scrolling through Instagram, I found and changed a little bit or just used them. Shout out to Rocket League Designs on Instagram. I believe it's rocketleague.designs. I got a lot of inspiration from them for today's video. And I just want to give him a shout out. He's got like almost 200,000 followers on Instagram, which is nuts. And they post some really clean designs, and I did steal from some of them and maybe change them up or just use the design. So I wanted to make sure to give them a proper shout out. So we'll go ahead and hop into it. The very first design is super simple. Now I should say these designs are all going to be cheap. They are under 1,000 credits, if not under 500 credits for each design. So if you guys don't have a lot of credits out there and you're looking for some designs that are pretty clean and pretty decent looking, this is for you. This is for you. Or if you just appreciate different Rocket League designs. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this one right here. Obviously we are using default Octanes for most of them because, or actually all of them, because painted Octanes are expensive. So the decal on this one is the RLCS X decal, which is about 100 to 150 credits, which is very cheap. The paint we will hop right into. So we are using this color purple right here as our primary with pearlescent matte paint finish, and this one as our secondary with the glossy paint finish. For the wheels, we are using lime Decal Punks on this side. So they look really good. On this side, we are using regular Decal Punks. So the lime ones are about 100 credits. On this side, the regular ones are about 20 credits, 10 to 20 credits, really cheap. Same decal. You're going to be using this color right here with anodized to create that kind of match with the wheel paint finish, and then just black with glossy paint finish. So this car comes out to about 500 credits. Super cheap. Man, I don't know about you guys, but allergies have been kicking my butt this year. I mean, it's been insane how bad they have been. But anyways, moving on, we have one of my favorite designs and possibly the thumbnail design for this video is this one right here, because it is literally just so simple and so cheap and so beautiful all at the same time. So to start it off, we have the Griffin decal, which looks really good. On the orange side, we are using these colors right here. This one with anodized pearl for the primary. This one with metallic for the secondary. Now, you can mess with these a lot, but I liked the metallic because it adds a little bit of sparkle that kind of matches the wheels right here. I really like it. So, moving on to the blue side, we have same thing, really dark blue with anodized pearl, and then we also have this gray right here with metallic pearl because it matches these wheels. Now, I happen to have the gray ones and the regular ones for the orange side. These are from the Season 3 tournament stuff. Tournament crate series, basically. So, you might not have this color. You might not have the gray ones. Basically, whatever color you want, just make the secondary color match it, and it'll look really good. These ones, you kind of just got to use them on the orange side because they look phenomenal with the whole car gold. It looks really good. But these ones, well, here, hold on. These ones look really good with basically any color, and then I think you could just match the secondary color to the wheel, and you would be in good shape. So, whatever wheel you got, make it work, or you can, maybe use a different wheel that isn't this one. These are just suggestions. These are just suggestions to get your creative juices flowing, and you can go out and make some sick car designs. So, moving on, we have the Octane No decal, which is honestly really sick. I like it a lot. Once again, unpainted Octane, unpainted decal, really cheap, about 250 credits, at least on PC. And then both sides of this are actually going to be very similar. So on the blues team, we are using this one with anodized pearl for the primary. We're using this one with glossy for the secondary. And then on the orange side, we are using basically the same. We're using a pink with anodized pearl for the primary and a sky blue or close to it with glossy for the secondary. and we are using equalizer wheels on both sides because they do match the car perfectly. This one, you could also do like different colored equalizer wheels because it does match with all of these little like dots on the decal. It just kind of blends right in with those, and they look really, really good. And you can just kind of match up the two colors on the equalizer to whatever paint colors you want to use. So really good decal for a lot of customization with different wheels and, you know, so forth. So I like this one a lot. It's definitely one of my favorites of the video. This one and the chain helm one, which we just went over, which is kind of just like a sacred golden car. I really, really like it. Okay, moving on, we have a really, really basic, really, really cheap, really try-hard car. I had to throw at least one in with the Cristianos because they look phenomenal. So we are using titanium white slimline, which it's about 300 credits, so not too bad for a decal. And it is titanium white. You get this just little bit of titanium white right here, which looks really, really clean. You can change this to white, which gives it a little bit more, which I do like as well. But if you want to do that, you can just use an unpainted slimline, which is right here. And if I used an unpainted one and made it white, it would be essentially the same. So it would be even cheaper, but I like the titanium white one because you get a little bit of the black and a little bit of the white in there. It just gives you the ability to have, you know, that extra secondary color. So here's the colors for this one: really dark blue, black, really dark red, and then black as well. With the Cristianos, it looks phenomenal. This whole car is probably about 400 credits. So really cheap, really, really try-hard car design. Like if someone pulled up to this, like if we're in the pre-tournament lobby and someone's wearing this, I'm like, oh no, dude, we're losing for sure. Like that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Like you pull up in this, people are scared. 100%. Like not even lying. Like when I see that, I'm like, oh man, this guy's smurfing or something. But anyways, moving on, we are going to one of my favorite decals in the whole game. I have to throw this in literally every single Octane design video because it is so clean. So this is the Gale Fire decal, if you don't already know. It looks phenomenal. I tried to mix it up with the wheels though. So I've used this decal in the past with a couple different wheels, and this one I think looks really, really good. And these wheels are really, really cheap. So here's the color that I'm using to match the wheels. It's not necessarily the perfect gold color that I would like, but it does match the wheels just about perfectly. And we're using that with anodized pearl and then the black with the matte paint finish on the secondary. And so these are the polyurgic wheels, unpainted. Or actually, these are orange. Okay, yeah, these are orange. I thought I used the unpainted ones, but these are the orange ones. These are about 50 credits. These are about 50 credits from the old Rocket Pass. I think it was last season. I don't think it's this season. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it doesn't say. But yeah, these are, you know, between like 20 and 50 credits. I would be very surprised if they're any more than that, just because they are a Rocket Pass wheel from a very recent Rocket Pass, so they are very, very cheap. So moving on, we'll go ahead and swap to the blue side, which I'm still using the same wheels, and we'll go ahead and go over the colors real quick because this one honestly looks a little bit better than the orange side. I will be honest. It just has more blue or purplish than orange, and I really like it. So we're using this guy with anodized pearl and this guy with the matte paint finish for the secondary, just like the other one, but just a little bit different. I really like this design. I really like the deep purpley-ish, bluish colors when you're using gold as a secondary. It just matches really, really well. Like it kind of gives you like Lakers vibes. Like if you're from the US, it's just like a basketball team. Which I don't really follow basketball, but that just gives off those vibes. Like they have those colors like so ingrained in your mind that that's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, it looks really, really good, and it's super cheap. This decal's only about 150 credits. You're using anodized pearl, 150 credits. You're using a Rocket Pass wheel, 50 credits. That's like 350 credits. That's a pretty decent design. Now, granted, we are not going into boost or trail or goal explosion because we don't care about those. That's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. You can use anything you want. I really like black light speed. It's like 400 credits, goes with literally everything. And then the boost and goal explosion, that's just up to you, whatever you have. You know, because those can get really, really expensive really, really fast. You can use the default one, and it doesn't make any difference at all. So, moving on to our maybe last design. I think this is our last one. So, we have an Apex design. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. This is not going to be a cheap design. I mean, you're kind of right, but it is fairly cheap. I think this is the most expensive one of the video. So we are using a tournament decal once again. It is from this season, or a tournament item, I should say. We didn't use the decal earlier. We used a wheel earlier. So this is titanium white edgewise. So it looks really, really good. You can also use regular edgewise. And honestly, oh wait, that's orange. That's orange edgewise. I mean, that one does look really, really good. We're going to go ahead and swap back to the titanium white. I thought I had an unpainted edgewise, but I guess not. On this side, the orange one does look really, really good, but I don't think a lot of people are keeping an orange one when they get them. I think a lot of people would probably trade it up. The black one does also look phenomenal as well, but the most important thing is that it matches the wheels phenomenally. So, we are going to go over the colors right now. So we have this guy right here. And I spent a lot of time on this one because I wanted it to match the wheels perfectly. So you see that blue color right there? It matches. It's as close as I could get it. I really, really like it. And then we're using this orange color right here, which also matches the wheels. Now we're going to stay here for a second because I want it to come back. See, there's the blue. It stays there for a second. It matches. And then it goes to like a pinkish white color. And then it just, these wheels are constantly changing colors. So they should be going orange right now. Yep, right there. And it matches pretty dang perfectly. So it looks really, really good. I like it a lot. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop over to the wheels, which these are the regular Apex wheels. They're about 500 credits. So kind of expensive, but in theory, this decal is free. You can also use an unpainted one and it will look basically just as good. Just all of this will be orange as well instead of white. So I mean, it's not going to be that horrible if you use an unpainted one, and you should be able to get one pretty easily if you just go open a couple Prospects Cups. You know, you're basically guaranteed to get one of these if you spend 10,000 credits on Prospects Cups. So moving on to the orange side. So this is a very try-hard car. I like it a lot. So this is what we're using for the primary color with anodized. This is what we're using for the secondary, just a regular black. And I did play around with this one being matte as well, which I liked, but I thought the glossy looked good, so I left it. For the wheels, we are using unpainted tunicas because they look phenomenal with this car. This is definitely one of the most try-hard cars of the video, with, of course, this one right here. But this one looks really, really good. I like it a lot. It's just so simple. So simple, so clean, so golden, which you guys know I love the gold cars. They look honestly really, really good. So basically, what you can take away from this video is you need to get yourself an anodized or an anodized pearl, because you can make a lot of different car designs look completely different with it, and it's just so versatile. It's definitely worth the 150 credits for one of those. I think anodized is the cheaper one at 100 credits roughly, but this one looks phenomenal. Like, I really, really like this. This is, once again, the tournament decal in titanium white. You can use a black one, a regular one, an orange one, whatever. Whatever you have. Whatever you have. And then default tunicas. I believe there are some tradable ones out there, or you should just have these on your account already. But these are like 50 to 150 credits, something like that, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I'm not even totally sure if there are tradable ones, but I believe there are. So yeah, let me know which one was your favorite. Oh, we have one more. I was totally wrong. I thought that was the last one. So I wanted to use the Rocket Pass wheels because the Rocket Pass is set up this time to give every person the same items at every level. So I used some of the wheels that I had already gotten, and this actually, I can't believe I almost forgot about this card because the blue side is one of my favorite cards that I made. So we're using the Huntress decal, obviously, and we're using the Zeta S3 inverted wheels. This looks really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and go over the colors real quick for you. So there's our primary, there's our secondary, and we're using the crimson wheels on the red side. So we're going to go ahead and swap to the blue side and show you guys what it's all about because it looks really good. It's one of my favorites. So this is titanium white obtruse. So it's about 300 credits. The wheels are free from the Rocket Pass, and then all you're doing is just painting it with anodized pearl and metallic pearl, which you have that color right there, and then this color right here as the secondary. And honestly, it looks really, really good. Also, I will say if you put the Huntress on this car with the same colors, it looks phenomenal. It looks really, really good. But you kind of miss out on the titanium white a little bit, which matches the wheels. So, you know, I did keep it with this. This one with a white Octane looks just unreal. I mean, it's just incredible. Like, I love it so much. But we're keeping it cheap. We're keeping it cheap. 300 credits for the decal, and you know, this one was a Rocket Fest decal, so some of you guys don't have that, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe use the Hunters for a different car and use these wheels, and there you go. I know the Fennec Huntress is tradable, so you could definitely do that as well, and it would look really, really good. That was definitely our last design. Let me know which one was your favorite. We're gonna go ahead and swap through them all real quick. I mean, I definitely have a few that I like personally. Please let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know if you want more videos like this in the future. Sometimes they do get kind of pricey because each one of those cars is, you know, somewhere between 100 and 1,000 credits, and I don't always have all the items, so I got to go get them, and they take a lot of time and stuff to figure out the designs and whatnot. Once again, huge shout out to Rocket League Designs because I did get a lot of inspiration from them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll catch you next time. Peace.